It's not love that keeps you tied to an abuser. It is something far more dangerous that people don't know it exists. Have you ever wondered why people stay in an abusive relationship when they know that they need to move out? Outsiders say just walk away. But if you've been in an abusive relationship, you know that it is not that easy. The reason is a trauma bond. Trauma bond is a hidden psychological attachment formed through the cycles of love and abuse. Your brain gets addicted to the highs and the lows, to the apology after a fight, to the love after a silence. It is just like how a gambler gets hooked to a slot machine. But what is even more trickier is that trauma feels like love. Pain feels like passion. Chaos feels like connection. People get tricked into believing that losing a relationship will be like losing their life. They get tricked into believing that leaving means losing the only thing that makes them feel alive. Now, in this video, we are going to look into the reasons of why people get trauma bond. We will also look into the solutions. So if you are the person who are trying to find out the reason why you are chained to your abuser, and no matter how hard you try, you are not able to come to a conclusion to leave that relationship, this video is for you. So let's dive into it. Now, the first reason why people get trapped into a traumatic relationship is the high feels very high. Your abuser loves you very intensely on those days when they want to show you affection. And you get tricked into believing that that person really loves you. You wait for those days, those fewer days. But when the lows come in, they start blaming you. They tell you that it is you who is repelling them from loving you. You are to be blamed for not being able to maintain the household. You lack confidence. You are the one who's to be blamed for a fight. He or she didn't want to pick up a fight, but looking at you, he or she just felt that you are upset for nothing, and you give in. Gradually but surely, you start believing in everything word by word. You start losing your confidence, and you believe that even if you leave this person and go, where will you go? What will you do? As you are not good enough for anyone. You are not capable of loving anyone. You're only capable of making mistakes, which you are making in this relationship as well. So basically, your confidence is at the rock bottom. And you think being in this relationship is better than leaving this relationship, because you might not be able to find love again. You might not be able to find a person who would fall in love with you again, and so on and so forth. So what's happening here is that your mind is giving you all the negativity because it is accumulating the data which is coming from your surrounding. It is coming from what's being told to you by your abuser. The second point is that you don't want to give your child a broken home. You feel it is selfish on your part to leave at this stage where your child is growing up. So you wait for them to grow up before you can take control and charge of your life. But in this time frame, what is happening is you are getting mentally disturbed every day. You wake up thinking, you wake up questioning your decisions, and you sleep with a swollen eye, still questioning your decisions. And as you have heard that phrase, wear your oxygen mask first. Now, if you are struggling to breathe, how will you be able to provide a stable life to your child? So it is time that you wear that mask first. You be the healthy parent first before you think of providing a stability to your child. That will come anyway. And the third important reason is the society, the culture. When you confide in someone and you tell them that, you're not happy in your relationship and that you feel like you should leave, the first question they ask is, have you thought about your child? Have you thought about the custody? Have you thought about the lawyer's fee? Have you thought about what will you do once you leave this relationship and you go back to square one? You again start contracting within yourself because you don't have the answers to these questions. And being in that relationship, you will never be able to find the answers to these questions as well. Keep that in your mind. So, the fear of the unknown and the questions that society put onto you are again a massive factor that make you stay rather than leave. So what do? You think, should you be selfish and just leave everything and walk away? Well, there is a step-by-step process that you can follow. First of all, you need to rewire your mind. You need to take control of your life. You need to start putting those healthy boundaries once again, which you have actually broken yourself. You need to know that you are not to be blamed. So the first thing that you need to do is stop blaming yourself. Stop taking your abuser's word as a reality. You need to know that it is not your fault. You need to know that you have the capability of building your life once again, brick by brick, from the scratch. If you want to, you can find that healthy, emotionally available life partner again. But in order to do that, you need to be in a healthy state of mind yourself. Your child needs one healthy parent. Your child will get affected in a house which has both the parents, but it is full of trauma, screams, shouts. So you need to be that healthy parent to give that good environment to your child. So my question to you is, are you ready to take charge of your life? And you need to decide now, because every passing day is eating up into your future. It is making your mental health deplete day by day. Don't let that happen to yourself. Once you start the healing journey, things will start falling in place. You will start vibrating positively and attracting positive circumstances around you. So, if you think leaving is weakness, let me tell you, it is not. It is a dangerous, a powerful psychological process that is keeping you stuck where you are. So take that first step. I am with you in this. All the best.